go through my Broken Sword collection. Broken Sword is an amazing series of games. There are 5 games in total. Absolutely fantastic series. Really love it to bits. Every game is good in its own way. So let's have a look at the 5 games. So first up is Broken Sword 1. I have many versions of it here. I have a PlayStation 1 version, but not on me. And I also have, this is a weird one, it's a Help Charity compilation which has Broken Sword, Road Rash and Myst on it. So I picked that up for like £2 somewhere, but it's, I don't know, I thought it was really cool, so I picked it up. If I want to play Broken Sword on a PlayStation 1, I can play it on this. I also have Broken Sword Trilogy for the PC, which is handy to have. It's got Broken Sword 1, 2 and 3 on it. Really handy to have in case I want to play any of them, like, you know, straight away. The other 2 versions of Broken Sword I have, one is on the DS. This is good. I haven't played this really that much because it doesn't have the voice acting in it, so I'm a really big fan of the voice acting in Broken Sword, so it's still got all the artwork and all that if you want to play it on the go, I suppose. This is probably the best version of Broken Sword 1. It's the director's cut for the Wii, Shadow of the Templars. It's got all the voice acting, everything in it, everything from the first game, but it's also got extra scenes. There's a few extra scenes with Nico, a few extra scenes with George, and some of the animation is done a lot better. The voice acting is done a bit better as well. It sounds like it's, in the earlier versions, it kind of sounds like, well, it sounds like my audio here, to be honest. Broken Sword 2, it takes up where the first game left off. You play as George and Nico, but this time you go to South America instead of Europe. Well, you're still in Europe, obviously, because most of the game takes place in France. But it continues on the first game. Amazing story, really kind of memorable characters. Some of the characters from the games show up in the other games, and it's always nice to see. So after the first 2 games are very sort of cartoony and kind of slapstick, you get a little more serious when you go to Broken Sword 3, the Sleeping Dragon. It gets a bit ridiculous as well because I think you fight a dragon at the end of it, where the other 2 games are fairly kind of grounded in reality. This one isn't really. This one as well, instead of pointing and clicking, you kind of have to control the character and walk around the screen, and it's got like 3D graphics. It looks a bit weird. It's not the best, actually. It's probably the worst in the series. It's still a pretty okay game though, but not as good as the first 2. They went in a different direction and it didn't really work in my opinion. They get back on track then. This is probably the least talked about Broken Sword game because it only came out on PC. It didn't come out on any consoles or anything. So it kind of takes off from where the 3rd game left off. George and Nico aren't really speaking to each other, and George is back in America. There's a bit more crime and a bit more sort of action, if you can call it action, involved in this game. But this game is fantastic. Really good. I love playing this on holiday. I don't know why, but I do. Another great game in the Broken Sword series. And then this is the most recent one. I bought this for the PC. I also have it for the PlayStation 4. This is again, it goes back to the original style of the first 2 games, where it's hand-drawn artwork, but in a kind of a 3D style, because obviously you have the new graphical capabilities now, so you can do more of a 3D style. But it's kind of the kind of mystery of the first 2 games are kind of recaptured in this game, and this is kind of, you could call this the real Broken Sword 3, to be honest, because I don't know, the 3rd one, it kind of deviates too much, but this is a real, not return to form, but it's getting back to where Broken Sword should be. Okay, that's my Broken Sword collection. If you're interested in Broken Sword, please leave a comment in the comments below, or if you have anything to say about Broken Sword, make a video response to this video and leave the link in the comments as well so I can see the video. If you liked the video, please click the like button and also hit subscribe for new videos all the time. Thank you very much, have a nice day, adios.